Hey everybody, Pete Blank here for this week's edition of Pete's Points. I want to talk to you about a leadership topic today called resiliency, or just being resilient as a leader. Let me give you a definition of resiliency. It's the power or the ability to return to the original form. So when something has been compressed or stretched or gone through adversity, it goes back to its original form. Now, many of you know that, or some of you, I should say, know that we had a tornado hit us here in our home back in 2012. And all of the trees that you see behind me here were not here. You'll see, according to some of these pictures, I'm running a lot of pictures right now, and you'll see a lot of, there's some devastation back here. We were all okay. Everyone was okay, but it's always funny. I'm going to show you this picture of this one tree that made it through, this one resilient tree, and you'll see it right here. Now, at the time it had no leaves on it, it was bent the wrong way, it was hanging over, but you talk about being resilient. This tree has decided to make its way through the tornado and be, if you will, a functioning member of my backyard. What in the world does this have to do with you as a leader? Well, I want to share with you 3 resiliency tips that you need to be aware of as a leader during this time, this pandemic, this tough time we're going through. Number 1, how do you respond? How do you respond? So when this is happening right now, you as a leader, how are you responding to your customers? How are you responding to this crisis? Are you panicking? Right now, we're all being bent. We're all being stretched. We're all being pulled different ways. How do you respond as a leader shows how resilient you are. The second thing you want to figure out is how are you going to recover? Are you going to be stronger as a leader? Is your organization going to be stronger? Are you able to adapt better? And finally, are you able to thrive? So has your leadership skills during this pandemic of you being resilient taught you how to thrive and how to be better? So be thinking about this week as a leader, as you're going through these challenging times and you're being forced to be more resilient than ever. Are you being resilient by responding, recovering, and then thriving? Using this tree as a metaphor, again, it responded to the tornado and it took a hit, and then it had to recover, and it had to lean a little bit differently and push back up and find the sun and where's it going to be, and now it continues to thrive. We've got birdhouses that hang from this tree. We've got finches that are living in it. And again, you can look around me and see not a lot of trees survived the tornado from years ago. We never replanted a whole bunch of them. We just gave it back to nature. But this one tree definitely survived. Talk about resiliency. What can you do to be more resilient as a leader during this time of crisis? Hey, thanks for listening. We'll see you next week on Pete's Points.